Hey everybody, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Today we are looking at the 7th installment of a series called The 7 Habits of Success. We're looking at the 6th habit because if you remember, the first installment in this series was kind of an introduction. And what I've decided to do throughout this series was to just give you some background in terms of what I do to move each of these attributes toward a level of success. Not that what I'm doing is correct, and not that I have any real compunction to share with you my personal daily habits, but I'm doing this as a way of seeing if I could jumpstart your habits and also just to give you an idea of what an ordinary guy like me does to move these habits forward. If you remember from the past episodes, I found this online, the 7 Habits of Success, not really knowing where they came from or anything about them. Nobody took credit for it that I saw anyway. And I saw that I was moving a lot of these habits forward in my own life. And a lot of people that I know, as I thought about them, they're moving them forward in their life. So I guess we are moving these habits of success, if they are in fact movement towards success, forward. As I look through the list, I say, well, at least I know they're making me happy. So, I mean, I don't know if success is the goal or if happiness is the goal. But regardless, I think that looking at these 7 habits is a tremendous way of assisting you in moving your life forward in a positive direction. So today, habit 6, take action even when it's scary. Wow. You know what, folks? How many of us are risk tolerant versus risk averse? Now, some risks make sense, and you should move them forward. Some do not. I was watching an episode from 1974. It was online. It was the gentleman that put a steel cable across the World Trade Center towers and walked across them. Now, this is in 1974. I kind of remember when this happened. I was in high school at the time. And it was very, very interesting. We thought, wow, this person has to be insane. But yet, when you watch his behavior on the wire that went across the World Trade Center towers, he was actually kind of relaxing on the wire, dancing, having a good time. It didn't bother him. Well, he was obviously very well schooled in walking across a tightrope, and that's cool. To me, that's an action that should be avoided. I'm sure most of you would agree with me also. But there are certain risks that it makes sense to take. You've got to decide on what those risks are. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Many of the businesses that I took risks on worked out well. Some worked out very well. Some turned out to be horrendous train wrecks. What are you going to do? But the whole idea behind it is to take action even when you are afraid. And let me give you kind of, what's the philosophical term for that? Not the I think it's called the contrapositive. How's that for a fancy term? Let me give you the contrapositive on taking action even when it's scary. And if I'm using that terminology wrong, philosophy people, please let me know. But anyway, it's this. Do something. Take action even when it's scary. Do something. Don't just sit there. When you sit there and allow things to happen, you become a victim. Don't become a victim. Do something. As my Uncle Joe was fond of saying, who I worked for many years at his bakery, do something, even if you do it wrong. Just do something. And I kind of take that into heart with this. Take action, even when it's scary. Just do something. Do what is necessary to move some agenda forward. Even if it's incorrect, you can go backwards. At least you are taking action. Take action, even when it's scary. Bill Shaka thanking you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator, where tomorrow we are going to look at the 8th installment and the final habit of success. Have an attitude of gratitude. Bye.